How important is it for a high school athlete and their family to understand the collegiate landscape? Whether you're a high school senior, junior, a sophomore, or even freshman, understanding the collegiate landscape and understanding the different avenues that athletes can take to get to the next level is very important. Right now, the college landscape is very hard. It's confusing, and for most high school athletes, they are struggling on not understanding why they're not getting recruited. They're struggling on why they're being overlooked. They don't know how to get in contact or with the right college coaches. They don't know what events they should be playing in. They don't know some of the camps, how to put out their highlights. It could take a lot of time, and it can also take a lot of stress of the families and financially if you're making the wrong decision. The top elite prospects, athletes, high school athletes, on the radar are college coaches. Some of them have interest, some of them have offers from Division I programs. So what I feel that these athletes do is they have someone around them that understands where they need to play, say for, high school AAU, what events they need to play in, or club teams, what they need to possibly improve on in their skill set. But they are always, most of the elite level high school prospects are building their social platforms, their highlight videos. And once they start building up, then all of a sudden you'll see a lot of these athletes blowing up because they have other video content people putting their highlights out and what they think of them. What I've noticed obviously on the college landscape is that a lot of these athletes that are ranked, that have that great social presence, some, and I'm not saying all, some of them really stop working on their craft with their skill development, obviously mindset preparation. And when they get to their freshman season, they're not performing at the highest level. These athletes, if you're at that elite level prospect, attack your development, attack your skill set. The college transfer portal, international JUCO athletes, they're older than you. Most of these guys that are coming in and transferring into the program may be older than you, and they are more seasoned playing college. Definitely junior college, definitely transfer portal guys. They have just more experience. So make sure that you're prepared, you're the elite prospects, and that always improving your skill set. Majority of high school athletes and parents, this is not a straightforward process. I see so many parents and athletes that are getting pulled in different directions, that don't know what to do in this process. You need to be able to navigate through it, because college coaches right now have a multitude of options that they can recruit for their program. They have the transfer portal. And understand, with the transfer portal, a lot of these athletes, a lot of these coaches have a platform where they can break a player's game down. It's called Synergy, where they could see all the highlights, all the games that they've played through the season, and they're also watching them live, or they played against them. So the transfer portal is taking a huge percentage of the Division I scholarships, especially basketball and football, for high school athletes. Next one is the junior college. For baseball, basketball, and even football, that is a higher level than high school sports. You have a lot of athletes possibly that did not qualify, or if you have athletes that are transferring down from Division I or Division II and going junior college and then trying to get a step up. I've seen a lot of athletes do that, but the junior college is now taking over, is taking over a lot of opportunities away from high school athletes. Next is obviously the prep schools. What I'm hearing, what I see, and what I've seen over the last couple of years, a lot of seniors are now prepping, possibly thinking that they can go Division I or go higher. Now, that could happen, but I would tell you that out of obviously the transfer portal's one, junior college, prep could be where they're getting some of their high school guys out of to go to college. But understand, there's all different types of prep schools, and I see prep schools popping up in all different areas across the country. Understand, when you're looking at these prep schools, the success that they have had, that they've putting guys into college or girls into college. Just understand the success, right? Because you may be in a situation where you're leaving your high school and going to your 5th year, And it could be a startup, a pop-up, just a brand new prep school. Now they may have, the coaches and directors may have relationships, but just understand their success. I know every athlete his journey is different, but make sure you understand that. And the next one that I see is a lot of international athletes are coming over to play college sports. So make sure they're coming over, they're taking opportunities away from high school athletes. If you're a high school senior and you're not in among the top in your class in your state or nationally, you might feel yourself being overlooked and under-recruited. In this scenario, it's essential for you to be proactive, to build your social platforms, to build your highlight videos, and really understand the level that you can play at. I do see a lot of parents and athletes wasting time going to a lot of, say, college camps. And you're going to waste your time if you're not a Division I athlete. Obviously, you're paying for them. Most athletes are paying to be at that camp, but you could be wasting your time. You can be wasting a lot of money. But understanding what level you can play at, that is important. Also understanding, building high quality highlight videos. Also making sure your skill set, your mindset, making sure that you're at your best so that you can start possibly sending your information out and building your network. With this process, it is crucial to build relationships. I see so many athletes that we've worked with in the past or also that we're working with that say, hey, we had a college coach, numerous college coaches that we have relationships with that started at a lower level school and worked their way up. So if a college coach at a D2 school reaches out or D3, make sure that if that's where your evaluation is, where you're going to be able to play, make sure you build that relationship, because you don't know if he'll go from Division 3 to high major or Division 2. It's all depending on how a lot of these coaches recruit and what their college and what their network is. Having strong relationships is great. A lot of people say you should build the relationships with the program, the college program. You can, but it's really about college coaches' connecting with them, because there's a lot of movement in college landscape. But if you can always build relationships with these coaches, if they're showing interest, show them the respect. Show them that you can communicate. Show them that you can message back on a timely manner. For instance, an athlete that we worked with last year, he was getting recruited by a mid-level Division II program. The coach liked him so much, he got a new job at a low Division I program. The kid did have talent. He was just at a small high school, and they started recruiting and offered him. So make sure that you value the relationships as well as always communicating at a timely manner. If you are struggling with your recruitment process, feeling like you're being overlooked and under-recruited, click the link below. We would love to help you navigate through this process and get you to the next level.